I'm gonna start sharing my screen. Give me 1 second. Should be loading. Cross your fingers. Oh, I disappeared. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Wow, I look like a comic. Okay. What is your legacy? Well, as Craig mentioned, my name is Fabiola Lopez, and in this speech today, I have 2 goals. I'm sorry you can't see me as well as I had hoped. My first goal is to invite all of you to reflect upon what legacy you would like to leave behind. My second goal is to use visual aids successfully while I share this message with you all today. So what is a legacy anyway? According to Merriam-Webster, a legacy is something that is transmitted by or received from an ancestor, a predecessor, or from the past. Here are some examples of what that might look like. This gentleman received a legacy of a lot of money from his grandmother. This father left a legacy of love and respect for his children. The legacy of war is one of a lot of pain and suffering on the world. Her mother lived a life of art and left the legacy and passed it on to her children. Leo and I didn't coordinate, but we're sharing similar themes. Do you ever feel like this? Heading to work, to the daily grind. Do you ever wonder if there's more to life than just this? Day after day, the same routine. Do you ever feel like you're living a Groundhog Day? This comic does a nice capture of how this might feel. Monday, Tuesday, the same, Wednesday. You ever get the feeling you've done this all before? Do you ever ask yourself, where am I going? What am I doing? And what is the meaning of all of this? What's the point? Well, this year has been a year of reflection for me. In April, I lost my father-in-law. About a month ago, I got a cancer diagnostic, but I'm okay. They removed it, nothing spread. And also I lost a great aunt last week. Although all of this may seem tragic, it left me with a beautiful reflection of just how precious life is. And at the same time, how time is just so fleeting. So I came up with the formula. As I sat at my great aunt's bedside, I realized sometimes, as much as we'd like to control what time we get into work, what kind of food we plan for the week, what kind of parents we are, all the things that we care so much about, at a certain time in life, we cannot control the outcome. But what we can control is our behaviors, our thoughts, and our words. So here's my formula. Do your best. Pray, pray, pray. and then trust in God and repeat until something happens. When I was at my great aunt's bedside, that's just what we did. She was at peace as she was starting to leave this world, resting peacefully. And so we just started to pray. We were there giving our best, giving her our love, playing baseball games in the background because she just loved the Rockies. And we played music. We prayed with her. We sang to her, even though, she couldn't engage back. That was us giving our best to her in that moment. And at a given moment, we just felt the need to pray because we didn't know what else to do. And we didn't know if our prayers would help or where they would go or what, but we did it anyway. We got on our knees, my husband and I, and we prayed. And as we finished praying, she started to drift and leave this world. And it was such a beautiful experience because it just shows how much, no matter how anxious or stressed we get because of traffic, because of life, because of kids, because of complications that we're trying to always perfect or control, at the end of the day, it's a waste of energy. It's better to trust and let it go because we can't control everything. So this is my legacy that I want to leave to my son. Every day, do your best, and God will do the rest. Our eyes. Don't live a bland life, a life that is just mundane, routine, stressful, superficial, because time is fleeting. Instead, be intentional, love deeply, be present, give your best, offer your efforts to God and trust in His providence. Live your legacy, build the story that you want to be remembered by, and know that your words and actions do have power. And remember that life is precious. So my invitation to all of you is, what kind of legacy are you leaving behind? Now you can clap. Thank you.